Hi everyone, this is Andrew Tsai and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how to run the game Shadow Warrior 3 on the M1 Apple Silicon Mac. We are using the Windows 11 ARM virtual machine software, and this is the only way to run Shadow Warrior 3 on the M1 Mac. I've tried using Crossover and that has a kind of black screen effect. That's because Unreal Engine 4 games don't really run very well on Crossover because they use geometry shaders, which is not directly supported by Crossover through the Metal Graphics API. However, I believe this is emulated through the virtual machine software. The shaders might work a bit better through here, so you'll find better compatibility. However, the performance is not amazing. So you can see here we're running about 30 to 35 FPS in this kind of open section here, and this is not the most frantic section of the game at all. So the performance will vary depending on what's on screen and the performance of your Mac. So today I'm going to show you how to install Parallels and how to get this game up and running. If you're new to the channel, please consider pressing the subscribe button. It really helps this channel out and you'll be able to keep up to date with the latest Mac gaming news. So the first thing that we need to do is to go ahead and download Windows 11 ARM. So I'm going to leave a link to this web address in the description, and this is going to take us to the Windows Insider Preview download of Windows 11 ARM. So if you're seeing this page, it means that you need to sign up to the free Windows Insider program, and I'm just going to show you how to do that. So first of all, we need to log into a Microsoft account. So you can use any Microsoft account. This process is completely free. And once we've done this, what we can do is to click on this blue button here for Learn More. So I'm going to click on this now. And then what we're going to do is to scroll down, and then we'll get to this Windows Insider Program sign up. We're going to click this register button here. So here it's saying we're going to register for the Windows Insider Program. I'm going to click sign in now. So it's already detected that I've logged into my Microsoft account. I'm going to scroll down here. We're going to click I accept the terms of this agreement and then click register now. And when it says welcome to the Windows Insider Program, we're now able to go ahead and download Windows 11 ARM. So what we now need to do is to return to this web address that we had at the beginning. And now that we've logged in with a Microsoft Insider Program account, this page has changed and we now have this blue button here, which is the Windows 11 ARM download button. So I'm going to click this button now, and it's going to download Windows 11 ARM VHDX for us. So this download is going to take a little bit of time. It's 9.5 gigabytes in size. So whilst we're waiting for this to complete, we can move on to the next step. So next we're going to download and install Parallels, which is the virtual machine software we're going to be using in order to run Windows 11 ARM on the M1 Apple Silicon Mac. So what I do recommend that you do is to click the link at the top of the description. This is going to take you to the Parallels download page. If you make a purchase after clicking this link, then you'll be helping to support my channel and the work that I do. So once you've clicked the link, what you can do is try the software out for free for 14 days. If you do decide to buy now and click new license, what you can do is go ahead and select the Pro Edition and then click buy now. And if you click this enter a coupon code button here, and then you type in the code AppleWiki10 and click apply, then you're going to receive a 10% discount. So here I'm going to use the free trial, and I'm going to click the download now button here, and then we're going to press OK, and then the software has downloaded. So now I'm going to navigate to my Finder and then go to my Downloads folder, and then I can see here my Windows 11 ARM is still downloading. However, I'm going to go ahead and install Parallels Desktop.dmg. So here we're going to double click on the installer, and now we're going to double click on Install Parallels Desktop. Here we'll press Open, and we're just going to let this finish downloading. So now we're going to enter our password and press OK. So once Parallels is installed, what we're going to do is to double click on Parallels Desktop, and then we're going to be met with this installation wizard. So here we're going to press continue, and what we're going to do is to create a new Windows 11 ARM virtual machine. So we're going to select the right hand side icon here and press continue. Now it's automatically detected that we've downloaded the Windows 11 ARM VHDX file in our downloads folder. So if this doesn't appear, what you can do is click choose manually, and then click select a file, and then we can go to our downloads folder and then select the Windows 11 ARM Insider Preview and then press open. So next we're going to press continue, and because we want to maximize game performance, I'm going to select games only as a primary use and press continue. So here we can set a name for our virtual machine. I'm just going to leave it as default and press create, and now we're going to let Parallels create that virtual machine for us. So now Windows 11 ARM is being installed, and this is going through the setup process. And now it's going through the setup process, we just have to wait for this to complete. So now that installation is complete, we're going to press the continue button here, and Windows 11 has automatically maximized itself. You can see here that there are various updates that are already being installed. So we're going to minimize this and we're going to close this browser window. So one of the main things to do when you first start is obviously let the updates all complete. A handy tip as well is to right click on the desktop here and then click display settings. And here we're going to configure the display resolution. So scaling is something that I always change to 100%. This is because sometimes games will crash if they're run at a higher display scale. So now I'm going to download the GOG Galaxy software. I'm going to scroll to the bottom of GOG.com. I'm going to leave a link for this website in the description. I'm going to click on GOG Galaxy for Windows. So we're going to download this now. Then we're going to click Open File. Then we're going to download GOG Galaxy. Here we're going to press Yes. Then we'll click Next. I accept the agreement and click Next. Next again. And then we're going to create a desktop shortcut. So now we're going to click Finish to launch GOG Galaxy. Now we're going to enter our GOG account username and password. So if we don't have a GOG account already, you can click on here to sign up now for a free account, or you can go ahead and enter your username and password. So once we have GOG Galaxy installed and we've logged into our account, I'm going to download Shadow Warrior 3. So I'm going to click on here, and then we're going to go ahead and press the install button, and you can go ahead and install it in Windows 11 ARM. So I've actually already downloaded it to my desktop here, so you can actually download it to any location that you like. Just make sure it's downloaded and then we can press the play button here. You can also get Shadow Warrior 3 on Steam, so it's going to work through the Steam launcher as well, so you can have that as an option too. However, if you do buy it through GOG Galaxy, you'll be supporting DRM-free games, and if you click the link in the description, then I'll get a small cut from your purchase price of Shadow Warrior 3. So here I'm going to run the game now. So this is an Unreal Engine 4 game. So Unreal Engine 4 on macOS through Crossover doesn't support geometry shaders, so you'll get a black screen. So the only way to actually play this on the M1 Apple Silicon Mac is going to be through Parallels. I'm just going to load up my save game here, and then I'm going to go to settings to show you what settings I'm using. I'm actually going to change the video settings here. I've turned it down to medium quality, and it doesn't really run that brilliantly on the M1 Max chip, but I'm going to show you kind of what the performance is like. So here we can see we're running at kind of low 20 frame rate on this kind of open-ended map. Just going to show you that this is sort of playable. It's not the best. We're running at 1080p as well. I'm just going to tweak some of the settings to make this a little bit more playable. Go to video. Let's turn this down to low. And let's see if we can turn some of the resolution scaling down. So if I put it down to 75%, I'll just apply this and see if this runs any better. It feels a bit smoother now. We're in the 20 to 27 FPS kind of range. So here we're running about 30 FPS now. I'm not sure what the actual gameplay is going to be like when we actually get there. So I wouldn't say it's like the best experience. We're running at pretty low settings here. It's not the best frame rate, especially for this type of game. However, it does kind of work. If you'd like to find out more about games that are compatible for the M1 Apple Silicon Mac, then please make sure to check out the M1 Compatible Games Master List. I'll leave a link to this in the description. This contains a really long list of games which are compatible through the M1 Apple Silicon Mac, whether it's running natively through ARM, through Rosetta 2, or one of the compatibility layers such as Crossover or Parallels. So please check it out. I'll leave a link to this in the description. Please also make sure to check out the Apple Gaming Wiki YouTube channel. This contains a playlist of game benchmarks that I performed on the M1 Apple Silicon Mac, and there are literally hundreds of games which I've tested, so please check this out. I'll leave a link to this in the description as well. So anyway, this is how you play Shadow Warrior 3 on the M1 Apple Silicon Mac. I'm using the virtual machine software Parallels, and it runs okay, but obviously if anyone's got better graphics settings that we can try, then please let me know. Please leave a comment. If you like the video, please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.